This is the animal shelter.
This is all the caged animals. Hey.
This is Bumble.
Bimbo?
Bumble.
Was he outside?
No.
Hey. Hey. You want some attention? Hey. Look at my baby. My baby.
Come down with that.
Hey, hey puppy.
Here's the lab.
Hey, you okay?
Very cool.
Hey.
Dog that came to the animal shelter and just gave up because they didn't want it anymore.
Hey, y'all are so friendly. Look at this. He nice.
Hey, Spencer.
Hey.
Spencer. This dog sued up his wife wedding dress and they gave it up. They going to jail
and left the dog in the house. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, this one is forced outside in the yard. Don't know what I can't keep it. Hey, sorry. Hey, hey, pretty doggy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so scared. It's okay. Hey! Hey! It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on.
It's Michael Jackson right there. Come on, Michael Jackson. Yeah. No, stop it. How you doing? My name is Edward. I'm a supervisor at the animal shelter, and we take in animals. Every 2 out of 3 animals brought to the animal shelter are put down. Usually, majority are pit bulls, sick animals, and usually dogs that can get treated for heartworm. You know, we bring them to treatment, which costs us a lot of money. Our adoption rates are $67, and we usually, that's just a small amount of which actually is spent on the animal. First of all, we start off by giving them stringent, which is a wormer. We give them the first set of shots, which stops them from getting parvo, which is a disease that causes them to get sick immediately, which causes them to die, which is like cancer, but it happens rapidly. It happens overnight, approximately 1 day. We also give them marquise paste for worms and stuff. But other than that, you know, we do take a lot of care of the animals and only charge $67 for an animal.
Okay. Have you ever taken and abused animals? If so, how many?
Well, we take approximately between 7 and 10 animals per day. You know, majority are stray, but the ones that are brought in are neglected. A lot of them doesn't eat food because they haven't fed them. And the other reasons are, they can't afford anymore the vet bills, and a lot of them are neglected because a lot of them come in afraid as if we're going to hit them, because you can tell by how tense they are, by how their eyesight is, or if their tail wagging or not. As far as cats, we're taking a lot of cats, we're taking a lot of dogs, but majority we do take in is cats.
Okay. How do they look when they come in, when they like abused?
Well, a typically abused animal, it won't show any sign of that it's been abused, but it's motions. If it's tail wagging left to right, he seem happy, he's gonna be jumping up and down. A frightened dog, his tail is gonna be tucked. He's not gonna be trying to lick you.
Okay. What exactly is animal cruelty?
Animal cruelty. In my opinion, animal cruelty is when a dog is neglected. A dog is beaten. A dog is starved. A dog is put in certain situations where they can't even get themselves out, because dog feeds off a man. And if man doesn't feed the dog, then the dog won't survive.
Okay. How and whom should the abuse be reported to?
Well, we have what you call here at the animal shelters animal care specialists. It's short, they call it ACOs. That's the people who go out and catches the dogs. If you find any form of neglect on a dog, you call 349-5111 and ask for an animal control officer. They'll come out and give you a summons, and you have to appear in court.
Okay. Have y'all ever had any called in neighbors complaining about dog abuse?
Yes. We have from dog fighting, which causes jail time. Neglect usually runs you about maybe $5,000. Depends on the case. Sometimes your animal will get put down, but in most cases, you're only gonna have to pay large fines. They had a scenario in here when the man didn't feed a dog for 6 months. You seen all his backbone, his vertebrae, and he wasn't eating. He only could eat in small portions because he was so malnutrition that we had to put him to sleep.
Can you talk a little about volunteering at the animal shelter?
Well, volunteering is a free service. You can come in, you can help walk the dog, groom the dog, wash the dog, feed the dog, as well as the cats. If the cats are friendly, you can do the same thing to the cats. You can take pictures of them, take pictures with them, and usually the amount of volunteers, we don't have as many as we want, but usually a lot of people come and volunteer to come help out the animals. But all dogs are adopted. We don't put down as many dogs as dogs get adopted.
Okay, this will be my last question. How many dogs a day do y'all euthanize?
Well, it's not a certain amount that we put down a day. Majority are pit bulls.
Why?
Well, pit bulls have the nature of being fighting dogs. They've been bred to fight, so people bring them into the shelter when they're done with them, and usually they let them loose, and they come in here mean, wild, and we only put down sick animals and animals that are requested to be put down.
Okay, well, this is the end of this interview with Paris and Edward. Thank you.
You're welcome.